Okay, class, so what did we learn yesterday doing setting? We talked about setting. Do you guys remember maybe some key phrases that we learned about?
Time and place.
Time and place, yeah. And can someone give me an example of a setting, a time and place setting?
Birthday party.
A birthday party,
At
yeah.
night.
And at night. Yeah, okay, so today what we're going to do is we're going to draw our own settings.
Oh boy.
So, but before we do that, I want to kind of give you guys some examples of pictures of different kinds of settings that there might be. So can someone tell me what this setting is?
Disneyland.
Disneyland. Why would you think it's Disneyland?
There's the castle.
There's a castle, yeah. What do you think, Trevor?
I think it's from Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, so do you think it's kind of like cartoon and fantasy and
It doesn't look real.
doesn't look real? What do you think, Kelsey?
I think it's from Shrek.
You think it's from Shrek. Okay, so what about this one? What is this one about?
A jungle.
A jungle. So you think it takes place in a jungle?
Yeah.
Okay, what about the time? Do you see any time in this?
Daytime.
Daytime because it's light in the background? Yeah. And what about this one on the top?
A city
A city. Yeah.
in the morning time.
Why would you say morning time?
It looks like the sunrise.
It looks like
Clouds.
that's really smart. And what about this one, Sarah?
Paradise.
Paradise. Why do you think it's paradise?
Because it's sandy beach and palm trees, tropical.
Yeah. What about you, Trevor? Do you have anything to add to this one?
It's daytime.
Daytime?
In the middle of the day.
Yeah, so these are just some examples of different pictures of settings. What I'm going to have you do is I'm going to pass out, this is my setting worksheet. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to draw our own settings, kind of after we looked at those pictures. I'm going to pass these out to you. You got yours. Okay, so here you go. Sorry about that. So what we're going to do is, do you see my example here? What did I draw in my setting?
Ooh, some birds.
I had some birds,
Tree.
yeah. I had a tree. What else do I have, Kelsey?
The ocean.
The ocean. So what do you guys think my setting is? The beach. My setting is the beach. So ignore this bottom part right here for now. We're just going to be working on our picture. And I want you guys to draw whatever setting you want it to be. I want you guys to be creative. And here are some colored pencils for you guys to share. So go ahead and get started. And then if there's some volunteers that want to share at the end, we can share what settings we came up with. Trevor, can you explain to me what you're drawing in your setting?
I'm drawing a house.
That's good. So like you're kind of taking place at home. Is it your home or is it just a house?
Just a house.
Just a house. And Sarah, what are you doing?
I'm drawing the mountains.
The mountains. And I see you put stars there. Are you trying to make a time?
Yeah, I want it to be nighttime.
Nighttime. That's good. Nighttime on the mountains. And Kelsey, what about you?
I'm drawing my backyard.
Your backyard. And is this the sun to make sure it's daytime?
Yeah.
That's what I did too. I made mine daytime so it's a sun. Good job. So we'll give you guys a couple more minutes to finish these up. I want to make sure that you get color in yours because we want to make sure that ours are colorful.
I'm claiming mine.
You include yourself. That's good. That's very creative.
Can there be people in the setting?
There can be people in a setting. Because do you think people go to those places that you read about?
Like the book we read.
Like the book. What happened in the book?
The boy went to a jungle.
The boy went to a jungle. So he was in the setting, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move on. I just want to make sure you guys all have your name and date on the top of the paper so we can give it back to you.
What's the date?
Today is the 24th.
Thank you.
Okay, so I kind of want to know a little bit more about your settings. I can see them, but I kind of want to read about them. And so what we're going to do is we're going to write 2 or 3 sentences about our setting. So my example here is that I started with my setting is at the beach. So now you know that this picture is about a beach. So we're kind of working on complete sentences here like we have been like in the last few weeks. And I want to make sure that you guys have a capital letter in the beginning so that my M is capitalized and I have a period at the end of my sentence. So I want you guys to write 2 sentences. So first was my setting is at the beach. You can do something similar to that about yours. Or I have the beach has water and sand. I'm talking about what's in my setting. Those water and those sand. I could put that there's a palm tree or a sun. There's some birds flying in the sky. And I said that the sun is in the sky. So now you kind of know where this is. You know that it's not on the ground. It's not on the tree. My sun's in the sky because that's what it should be, right? And so I made that clear in my sentence. So I want you guys to write 2 or 3 sentences, 1 on each line. And make sure you have your capital letters and your periods at the end of your sentences. And I'm going to walk around and just make sure you guys are writing them correctly. And then we're going to share at the end when we're done. Good capital letter, Trevor.
Oh, yeah.
You guys all have your capital letters down. Good job. All right, Sarah, how's yours going?
Good. Look at my period.
That's a really good period.
Yeah. Does this one look okay?
You need to make sure that you capitalize. Is that what you're missing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
The T goes up
Good
on top.
capitalization and good periods.
Oh, that's a nice T.
Thank you.
It goes up on top. Yeah.
Just like that. Perfect. Don't forget your periods.
You're so smart.
Does anyone want to share what they have so far? Kelsey, what do you have?
I have my setting is in my backyard and the flowers are purple.
Good. And we'll go ahead and work on spelling in the future too. But good job sounding out on your words.
Thank you.
Sarah?
I have my setting is at the mountains. The picture has a climber. And the stars are in the sky.
Good. And don't forget, I think, are you missing something at the end of your sentence?
Uh-oh.
Good job. And Trevor, what do you have?
I have my setting is at my house. My house has grass by it. The sun is in the sky.
Good.
And I put my person in because you told me people are in settings.
That's good. You guys did great pictures and you guys made great sentences. So I'll go ahead and collect those and I'll give them back to you at the end of the day. We can put them in our folders to go home and show our parents.